Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Absen online training class. I'm Eileen, and I come from Absen DOOH product line. Today, I'm honored to be here to do a presentation of AW Series, which is our outdoor fan pixel pitch LED display new products. So let's see what's the content of today. I will introduce 4 parts of the AW series. The first one is the market insight and AW product features, and the third one is the AW products the reliability test. The last part is about our product application and the sales situation. So let's go to the first part about the market insight. When we mentioned the first part about the market insight, we analyzed the social environment that we need to come to the smart city. When we mentioned the smart city, there is a great company we must to see is IBM. And in fall of 2008, and because of the global economic crisis in 2008, IBM put forward a concept that is use the science and technology promote the social development. So let's see what the smart city include. From this presentation, this picture, we can see that our lives is connected with every part, such as the smart government and also the education and also the health and also some building, digital citizens, everything in our lives. So the aim to do the smart city is that we want to build more transparent, more efficient, more accessible, more equitable, and more resilient the smart cities. So there is so many significant to build a smart city. So what's driven the government to build the smart city? Let's see next. So here we can see that if build a smart city, it can generate then 20 trillion globally in additional the economic benefit. It's really a huge income for every cities, I guess. So that's why the government encourage all the cities to build as a smart city. So let's come to our LED screen in the smart cities. What can LED screen contribute to the smart city? Normally, we will see in the smart security, such as in the command and the control center. In this picture, this is a job reference from our Absen. It is a project in our domestic as a smart community operation management center. And the size of this project is about 167 square meter, and with the pixel pitch is 1.27. So it is really a very, very high resolution display. And another one, let's say the outdoor application in the smart cities, the digital display such as for the smart transportation and also the street furniture that every people can check maybe the position, the climate, and also the temperature today. So everything for the outdoor digital is also very popular in the smart city. So we can see much more details about why smart city love LED display, because for the city, it can enhance the image of the city, and also it can provide the new information dissemination window. Another one is that it can bring higher returns to the cities. And another one for the advertising company, which is our clients, and also for the brands, which is our clients. So what's the benefit they can get from? The first one is for the brands, they can get more brand exposure. And another one, it can be more business opportunity for the advertising company. And the most important is that it can create the more profitability, right? Okay, and another one is for us. As a resident, we can get all the practical information in real time, and also when we wait a bus or the car, the waiting time becomes more pleasant and enjoyable. And another one is that in some countries, the digital station can also offer the public Wi-Fi and also the charging function. So it's very convenient and it's also very useful for our lives. So that's why the smart cities love LED display. Next one is also the most important one. We need to analyze the market capacity of the outdoor frame pixel pitch for the LED display. We can say that from 2018 to 2020, the rate is very steady. And also, we foresee that it will be a very huge market and it will be increased rapidly in recent 5 years. So all this is the market insight about the environment policy of the social part. Next, we also want to listen our customer voice, because in our Absen, the customer is always the first. So according to our clients' the demands, some clients said that they want to do the outdoor frame page, but so far there is no suitable products because of brightness, because of the pixel page is not suitable. And also some clients that they want to do a product and that can be used on the smart light pole, because in China it's a trend and it becomes more and more popular. And also some clients said that because of the restriction of the large outdoor display, so they want to do the street furniture, because this part is not strict restriction in their cities, so they want to have some the related products. And also some countries now also encourage all the experts to do the smart city and contribute their power to build the smart city, such as in some countries they want to do the digital screen on the bus shelter. So they also want to have these kind of products. Actually, in a world that all the clients just want to have a products that can offer the new profitable business opportunities, right? Okay, that's why AW products come out. We designed the outdoor P2.84 and also P3.9. So let's look at the product features. Before we design the outdoor products features, we usually will think about what our clients worry about and how they regard at the outdoor LED screen, especially for the frame page. So let's say the client's concerned, maybe the size, maybe the weatherability, maybe the ingress protection, and also maybe the heat dissipation, and the brightness, the power consumption, and also the showing performance. And also the most important one is the maintenance, right? All these aspects is our concern when we design the product features. So let's see one by one for the AW product features. The first one is about the size. We can see we design a very popular size in the market, 500mm by 500mm, and also 500mm by 715mm, and it's very flexible. Maybe you will just think what's your main flexible, because we can just do 750 millimeter by 500 millimeter. So the size can be turned like the vertical turn around like this. And also the brightness is 5000 nits. The module dimension is 250 millimeter by 250 millimeter. We use the die casting aluminum cabinet for this kind of AW products. Next, the features is about light and thin, because when we design the structure, the main, the core, I think the essential part we will consider is how we can save the cost for our clients. So for this one, we think if the product is light, then they can save the labor cost, they can save the logistic cost, they also can save the installation frame cost, right? So it's very important. Our AW products only have 6.4 kilograms. And another one is about the thickness. The thickness of these products only 65 millimeter. So this is also very important features. It's light and thin. Next one is about the weatherability. Maybe you come from like Korea or Japan, and maybe you come from Thailand, Philippines. So the environment and the climate is really different, right? Maybe in the summer it's very high temperature in Thailand, but in the winter it's very low temperature in Korea or in Japan. So how our products can meet the different environment, and our AW products, when we design it, we also consider all of these things. So we have a very strong weatherability. Later, we also will show you some tests about the high or low temperature tests, like these things. So don't worry. And also, they can just naked installation. So this part is a very technical, although products need to meet the requirement about ingress protection. So for the front, we can reach about IP65, and for the rear, we can reach IP54. Next part is really a very cool part is about the coring design. So we can see the different part about the design. We use the fin-shaped heat dissipation, and also we use the aluminum cabinets and aluminum the power supply the box. And when we design the power supplier is very close to our cover, the power supply cover. So the heat can be very fast to just the dissipation of the oil. So it's very essential for the stability of the products. Next, we can see, as we all know, the energy saving is the thing that everyone needs to do. So when we design the products, we also consider how we can decrease the power consumption. So we need to use the high efficiency LEDs, the big chip LEDs, and also we need to high efficiency power suppliers. So the maximum power consumption is only 630 watts per square meter. This is the very energy saving products. Next, and because the outdoor fan page, usually the screen is very close to the people. So everyone maybe just say, hey, I want to take a picture because this is a very cool advertisement. So the refresh rate is the key point when we consider this part. So for in here, we use the PWM, the high refresh IC, and also support 3840 Hz. It's really the excellent visual effects. So we will guarantee the display showing performance of the AW products. Okay, so next part is about the maintenance. For the AW products, we can do the front maintenance and also the rear maintenance. But for the AW 2.8, we only support the rear maintenance because the pixel pitch is smaller, is too small to design the maintenance hole from the module. And also we consider the stability of the module. We will not use the magnet now. So for the AW 3.9, we can do front and also we can do rear to do the maintenance. And also it's very easy and fast to take off the power supply, the modules. So above the features of the products is the AW, like the structure, the electric design. So next I will introduce the control system. For the AW products, we also can support the synchronous display, the synchronous, and also it can be used remote control. And because we all know we have many, hundreds or thousands the screens, we need to remote the turn on or turn off. And also when we just, no matter where we sit or we are in, we can just see the status of the displays. So we can have the full solution for the control system. And also the cluster control and also the security protection is also very important. We need to get the monitoring notification, and also we want to have the control system is very easier management. And also the security is really very important because we have so many the screens. Okay, for this part is the specification of the AW series. So we can see the brightness is 5000 nits, and also the grayscales, and the power consumption, and also the dimensions, and also the weight, and also the material. So in here we just review the general information of the AW series, the 3840 Hz high refresh rate, and IP rate is 65 and also 54 for the rear, and also very great heat dissipation, and also very ultralight and thin for the weight as low as 25 kg per square meter. So next part is about the reliability test. So before we show you the reliability test of the AW series, here I will show you the Absen testing center. Let's see the video. Okay. So here I will introduce just our AW products, the reliability test. Let's see which aspects we have done the test. The first one is about the high temperature, the working test, and also the lower temperature working test. Normally, we will just put the lighting cabinet in the test machine, which the environment temperature is such as the 50 degrees for the high temperature and the minus 20 degrees for the low temperature. And they will do 8 hours in the test machine. And also then we will turn 4 times on and off mechanical detection. And then we can check the stability and also the change of the cabinet. Next one is about the high temperature and humidity test. That means we can see the picture, the 50 degree and also the 90% the humidity. So in this situation, we can check the working status of the cabinet and also the thermal shock test. That means we will change very quick about in the high temperature, and also we will turn to the minus 20 degree for the low temperature. And also each 2 hours we will change, and we will do 2 cycles to test and to check after of the thermal shock and how the cabinet, the working status for this. And also we can do the high temperature or low temperature for the storage. Next is about the ingress protection for the waterproof. So for this part, we can see front we will test about 5. The level is 5, and for the back the level is 4. The different level we will use the standard, and also the pressure of the water is different. So we will check the waterproof capabilities. And also we will do the vibration test. We will lighten the cabinet and to do the vibration test. And after that, we will check the connectors, and also we will check the components whether is strong enough, and also we will check the working status of the cabinet. It's also very important when we do the transportation and also on-site transportation like this. So it's very important. And after the reliability test, we also will do some basic tests such as the safety test. And we will do the withstand the voltage test and the grounding resistance, and also the leakage current, and also the insulation resistance. And another one is very important and basic test is the structure and appearance test, such as the flatness and the accuracy of the pixel pitch, and also the gap between the cabinet and modules, and the weight and the dimensions like this. This is really very basic work in our manufacture. So this is our Absen quality. Yeah, we would at least 18 test links, and also we would at least 29 operational process, and also at least 33 write code program, and also at least 2,285 monitoring program in the production line. So after we know the features of the products, and also we know the reliability of our products, then we will see which applications we can use. We design the AW products. We consider it can be used for different applications. It's much convenient for all clients, and also it will create more available. So we can use the light box, the standard fixed installation, and also the light pole. So in here, I will mainly introduce the light box and also the smart light pole. Let's see the smart lighting pole like this. And why we want to develop this, I also have introduced that the smart city, because the smart lighting pole is also the smart city. But we also want to say that it's also because of 5G, because 5G takes a lot of change in our lives, such as in the future maybe it's driverless car, and also it can do telemedical, and also it make our lives much convenient, and also it will be more robust in the manufacturers, and also it can improve the smart cities for the database like this. So there is two data shows, and here is the first one is 550,000 pieces of the the 5G station were built in this year in China at least. And also for the smart light pole, this market, there is 5.7 billion USD dollars. So we think it's a very huge market. Let's see the smart lighting pole. We can see one smart lighting pole, it can integrate the 5G base station, the smart lighting, and the monitoring, and also the charging, and also public broadcasting. So many functions can be integrated in one lighting pole. And also, as we all know, now in many cities in some place, and we will find that the different station, different function with the different pole. So it makes the street looks very unorganized, and it's not very tidy. So it's also waste a lot of resources. So in China, our government encouraged to do this smart lighting pole. Every function can be integrated into one pole. It's very important. So we have designed our Absen, the display, and in the lighting pole. So we can see the structure like this, and also we consider the wind load capacity. We have tested that it can be stand 14 gig. It's really very strong. Next is about if we do the smart lighting pole, how I can select the display and what the size is suitable. So this is just a recommendation about the height of the display installation and the display size. If the light is just 1.5 or 2 meters installation, we can choose 500 millimeter by 1000 millimeter. And if a little higher, about 2 meters and 2.7 meters, we can use a little bigger display like the 750 millimeter for 1000 millimeter. And also some very big load, the street, the main load. So the lighting pole is very high, so we will choose about the bigger one, like 750 millimeter by 1500 millimeter. And also this is the smart lighting pole. So the difference is we much pay attention to the dimension, and also the panel weight is just according the lighting pole design. Next is the light box. The light box becomes more and more popular because we have got many clients inquire about this one. So in here we will introduce you our standard turnkey solution and also the customized solution. Let's look our standard screen, the light box. We can see the size, the appearance is like this, and also the size is 1100 millimeter by 2215 millimeter. And also the thickness is 135 millimeter. And also the weight of the total screen is 185 kilograms. This is the Absen standard, the light box. It can be fixed, and also it can can be moved, so it's portable light box display also. Okay, actually in last year and this year we have done some the light box, and also like for the bus chute, but for the bus chute there is also the different requirement, because different countries they have different standard and different restrictions. Some clients said that they want to do one side is LED screen and another side is static painting advertising. So we also have this kind of the experience if you want to do like this. And also the screen size, we have two options, such as 1000 millimeter by 1070 150 millimeter, and also 1250 millimeter by 1070 50 millimeter. Okay, next is about the light box is the street furniture. Some countries they would like to do like this, just out of the shopping mall in the main road, so they can do the double set of the lighting box. And also in the city center, some main street they will do the light box as a street furniture, and also such as in some subway like this, the fixed installation. So if you have this kind of projects, you also can tell us the information, and we can offer you the suitable and the turnkey solution. Because the lighting box display, we can integrate the core functions, and also such as the online management, remote management, safety protection. So they can be used to deliver. We can deliver one-stop solution for you. Let's just review again about our AW products, the features, such as the energy saving, light and thinner, and also the strong wide ability, and also the synchronization, and also automatic brightness adjustment, cluster control, security protection, and also remote control. The last part, we need to see the AW sales and inquiry. Actually, we just finished the AW series in this January, and we hasn't to do a formal release in the market. Maybe we will do the release in this month, but so far we have got the orders is 2.7 million, and also we got the specific project is $20 million. So we believe that it will be the hot selling, and also it will be a very good chance for us to enter the outdoor fan page market. So actually we care our quality because we care of your ROI. It's very important. I believe that in the whole market, if in the same quality, our price is the best. If in the same price, our quality is the best. That is Absen AW products.